the woman had just divorced her scumbag husband. The next second, right in front of her ex-husband, she got a marriage certificate with a CEO. After leaving the Civil Affairs Bureau, she proudly showed off the marriage certificate to her ex-husband, bragging about it to his face. She even wished for his company to go bankrupt soon. After saying that, she confidently walked away with the CEO. It turned out her ex-husband not only neglected their child, but had also betrayed her. Furious, she decided to divorce him, and her ex mocked her, saying a divorced woman with a child would never get married again. But to his surprise, the next second, she waved at the CEO in a luxury car. It turned out the woman had spent $5,000 online to marry a driver just to get her child officially registered. But on the day of the registration, she accidentally mistook the CEO for the driver. Before the CEO could even react, they went and got the marriage certificate, and the CEO also mistakenly believed the woman was the bride he had hired. So, the two of them unknowingly got married. After getting the certificate, the woman immediately gave the CEO $200 and asked him to drive her to her ex-husband's place to pick up her stuff. She then arrived with a moving company at the ex's home. Under her direction, the workers moved out everything from the house. When her ex came back and saw the empty home, he was completely shocked. He quickly asked his mother what had happened. But what shocked him even more was his mother's appearance. It turned out the woman had even taken the hair implants she had paid for. After hearing this, the ex-husband was furious and rushed out to confront the woman. Meanwhile, the CEO was still waiting downstairs for her. At that moment, the assistant ran over and told him the bride he had hired couldn't make it due to an accident, and the driver the woman hired also didn't show up due to a broken leg. Only then did the CEO realize the entire situation was a huge misunderstanding. But he thought it wasn't so bad after all. At least the woman wasn't a gold digger only interested in his money. Then the assistant informed the CEO they still hadn't found the woman who once saved his life. 7 years ago, the CEO had been framed, and he accidentally crossed paths with a woman. Since then, he had been searching for her but never found any trace. The only thing he remembered was a butterfly-shaped birthmark on her right shoulder. What he didn't know was that the woman he had just married was actually the same woman who saved him, and the little girl was their biological daughter. At that moment, the mother and daughter were being bullied by the ex-husband. Just because the woman refused to return the belongings she took, the ex couldn't stand it and was about to hit her. Luckily, the CEO showed up in time and saved her. He then immediately pulled her away from the situation. Soon, the two of them arrived at a cafe. After finding out the CEO also got married to deal with family pressure, the woman felt a bit more balanced emotionally. It was a mutually beneficial arrangement after all. During their conversation, the woman asked the CEO to help register her daughter, but the CEO said he would only agree after she met his grandmother. So the CEO brought both the woman and her daughter to his home. When they arrived at the villa, the woman was shocked by how luxurious it was. She questioned the CEO, asking how he could live in such a place if he was just a driver. The CEO had no choice but to lie, saying his grandmother worked there as a housekeeper, and the kind owners let her stay because she was seriously ill. Surprisingly, the woman believed him. After settling her daughter, she went with the CEO to meet Grandma. Grandma was overjoyed when she saw their marriage certificate. She never expected her grandson to marry such a beautiful girl. She happily wanted to give the woman some pocket money. She said she didn't have any cash on her, so she handed the woman a bank card instead. The woman took the card, and Grandma immediately said there was at least $200 million in it. The woman was shocked when she heard that. The CEO quickly lied, saying that Grandma liked role-playing games and always imagined herself as a rich person. He claimed the card only had $2 in it. Right at that moment, the daughter suddenly ran over and called the woman Mom. Grandma, puzzled, asked suspiciously, "What's going on here?" Seeing this, the woman was about to tell the truth. But the CEO unexpectedly said the girl was his daughter, claiming they had gotten married 7 years ago, but never officially registered it. Grandma thought her grandson was being irresponsible and was about to scold him. but the little girl stopped her. Under the girl's sweet and innocent words, Grandma let the CEO off the hook for the moment. Soon, the two of them left the villa. The woman said that after the CEO helped register her daughter, they would go get divorced. That way, they could part on good terms, and it wouldn't delay the child from attending school. After saying that, the woman left the place. The next day, to make it up to her, the CEO instructed his assistant to find a way to give his house to the woman without revealing his real identity. Soon, the CEO took the woman to see the house. The mother and daughter loved it at first sight. They thought the house must be really expensive. Soon, the assistant pretending to be the landlord arrived. He told the woman that the rent was $5,000 per month. The woman was stunned when she heard that. Thinking the rent was too expensive, she wanted to leave. But after the CEO and assistant put on a little act, she ended up spending only $300 to buy the house. To celebrate the moment, the woman decided to go grocery shopping and cook. The CEO stayed behind to help tidy up the place, but he accidentally found one of the woman's photos, and he saw the butterfly-shaped birthmark on her shoulder. Only then did the CEO realize that the woman was the one he had been looking for all along.